how do we track the impact of guns regionally? So I'm very much thinking specifically of the gun cache that was discovered at the Coutts border in the first quarter of this year. There were participants in the demonstration from Calgary, and I'm thinking about the relationships between the Alberta RCMP and Calgary and Lethbridge Police Service and others to provide that coordinated response. So how are they linking with this very good strategy that you've developed, and how are we tracking the movement of both the guns and the gun violence regionally?
So we were actually leading with respect to, I think Superintendent Aliff or Deputy Chief Aliff referred to it in terms of the robustness of the program we had around our firearms lab. So prior to that, we were submitting firearms to the RCMP laboratory, and we were waiting a significant amount of time. So that was a big step forward investigatively for us. Because of the issues that were being experienced, not just in Calgary, but Edmonton and in rural Alberta, there has been an investment by the provincial government through Alert to create a similar lab in Edmonton. And so through the work that Superintendent Boyd referred to that's being done around immediately through the FIT team or the Firearms Investigation Team around guns, the good thing is if we're not able to, because of cooperation or lack of evidence or whatever, to solve this particular shooting or advance the investigation just now, if that gun is used in another shooting, those links will be made in Alberta in ways that they're not necessarily made in other provinces right now. So I think that gives us a competitive advantage from that standpoint. And in terms of the relationships between the Alberta RCMP and Edmonton and all of very, very strong. And certainly in the South here, we've got members of the RCMP in our RTOC, I think most of the day. And so anything that happens between jurisdictions, especially in the ring around Calgary, is handled very seamlessly. So the relationships are very strong. Intelligence is shared. There's some really great work being done because of the level of cooperation that exists.